Hey guys, Nip here. Today we're checking out the NB10000 Ultra Lightweight Energy Brick Gen 2 from Nitecore. Inside the box you get the power bank itself, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, user's guide, and a warranty card. So let's plug this thing in and see what it can do. Just over 3 years ago I did a video on this battery right here, which is the Generation 1 version of this battery. And they are both 10,000 milliamp hours. They are both the exact same size and weight. They hold the same amount of power. A couple features here are a little different. The new one has this yellow around the USB ports and a different kind of power button and LED light on them. I don't know if you can tell or not, but this Gen 1 battery I have abused. It's even starting to bulge here a little bit. In the video I did for this battery, I dunked it in water. While it was charging something, I used this for about 6 months in our Wi-Fi hotspot kit that I have in our travel trailer. Then I switched it to my everyday bag of electronics that I use literally every day. I mean, this battery has been used every single day. After that, it spent probably the last 2 years being constantly plugged in my Tahoe and using the pass-through charging. I use the cigarette lighter to charge this and then use the out to charge my phone or whatever device that I happen to plug into it. So this thing gets dumped and refilled every single day. And for 3 years of abuse, it's doing pretty good. Now I have the new version. And this one's probably going in the Tahoe because it fits in that little compartment perfectly. In fact, it could fit both of these in that little compartment, just at the front of the center console. It could fit both of those. If I had 2 of these that I wasn't worried about this battery exploding on me, I would do a pass-through from here into here, and then have my out go from here to my phone or whatever, and then have 20,000 milliamps. That is a lot of power to charge stuff. The Gen 1 version has this little kind of smoky power button, and if you click it, you can see these little dots in here, 3 dots for a full charge, and then it goes down to 2 to 1, and then if you're really low, that last one will start flashing on you. But in the wrong kind of lighting, it's kind of hard to see. The wrong angle. So this one, they changed the power button, put it here. And now they have these that you can pretty much see whichever angle that you're looking at it. Still, 3 is full, and then 2, 1, and 1 flashing is you really should charge it soon. One of the cool things about these batteries, it has the ability to charge things that don't take 5 volts. So if you hold down this button, you will see this little white light right here come on. That means that it will start charging smaller powered devices, maybe like headphones or like Apple Watches. Either way, it'll still charge my Samsung watch, so I've never really had to use that. But it's a cool feature to have. Speaking of output of these things, they both have an input charge of 5 volts at 2.4 amps or 9 volts at 2 amps. That means that they can charge at 18 watts. Both the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 can do 5 volts at 3 amps for 15 watts. The Gen 1 will do 9 volts at 2 amps for 18 and 12 volts at 1.5 for 18. But the Gen 2 has a little bit more output. It will do the 5 volts at 3 amps for 15, or 9 volts at 2.22 amps for 19.98 watts, or 12 volts at 1.68 amps for 20.16 watts. it has a little bit more power in the output. Now to charge this, we can take, we'll say this power source here, and plug it in to our USB input, and you can see that it is now charging. We can also take a USB-C output and a USB-C input, and it'll charge that way as well. Now with this pass-through kind of charging, we can take our USB-A, plug it into here, and then take our burner phone and plug that into there, and now we will get a charge on our phone while the battery is also being charged. You can also charge a second device at the same time, but only one of them will fast charge. So we can see that this one switched to fast charging, this one just switched to charging. I really like that pass-through charging, so we're going to take this thing out to the Tahoe and put it where this Generation 1 battery was, and hopefully it lasts at least the 3 years that this one did. This is the little cubby that I have all the wires from a dash cam hiding in, and where I used to have my other battery at. We're going to take this cable, plug it up here into the cigarette lighter, run this into here, plug in the input for the battery. You can see that it is charging. Then we're going to take this cable here, plug it in to the out, tuck all of that back up into there, shut it up, and now I can take my phone. Got this little magnet thing here with these little metal pieces on. I always just throw it on there, take this, plug it in, and we are charging. And this cord is long enough that I can move it around, do whatever I want to with it, tuck it back down under there, and have my phone right there where I can see GPS and all that kind of stuff whenever I want. The only thing different I think I might do with this is not keep it plugged in 24/7. I will only use it to charge when I know that it needs some extra power. Hopefully that'll make the battery last a little bit longer. Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.